D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? I am beyond excited to dive into this exhilarating world of The Flash. So strap yourselves in because this film is an overwhelming roller coaster ride of epic proportion. That's right, you guys. This is my review for the 2023 movie The Flash. I just wanted to let you know right off the bat, I liked it. So I'm going to tell you my thoughts on some things. It's this kind of spoiler because I'm not going to hold anything back, but at the same time, tell you my overall thoughts and everything. But before I get started on this review, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so now that I got that out of the way, let's kick things off by talking about the plot. So Barry Allen, portrayed brilliantly by Ezra Miller, starts off by aiding Batman and Wonder Woman in a enthralling and disastrous heist. This was my favorite part of the movie, and it was really nice to see Gal Gadot back as Wonder Woman. I really liked all the stuff going on, and I really liked how Ezra Miller was they did the calorie count thing that they always do with him. He's got to take in a lot of calories because he's running so fast and he's burning off a lot of calories. And I like that baby shower thing. I know a lot of people want to talk about the CGI and everything, but that part really didn't bother me. I mean, if it bothered you, I mean, I guess so. But if bad CGI is ruining your love for a movie, then there's a lot of old movies that you can no longer love because the CGI sucks. But I thought that this opening sequence, it was my favorite part of the whole movie, and they did it in the first 5 minutes, but I really liked it a lot. I love Ben Affleck as Batman, and I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, so I just really liked it a lot. I would have liked to see Wonder Woman do a little bit more, but what are you going to do? But it's when Barry revisits his childhood home that things really take off. Flashbacks to his past with his parents, Nora and Henry, set the stage for a mind-bending time travel adventure. Barry accidentally alters the timeline and ends up in an alternate 2013 where his mother is alive. Talk about a jaw-dropping twist, although it's really not a twist because we knew that was going to happen from the trailers and everything else. But the dynamic between the two Barrys portrayed by Miller is a delight to watch. Their quest to assemble the Justice League and take on General Zod's invasion adds layers of excitement and anticipation. However, what really blew me away was the introduction of Kara Zor-El, aka Supergirl, portrayed by the incredible Sasha Calle. It mirrors the Flashpoint where they find Superman instead of Supergirl, but it mirrors that in sense that her body is emaciated and she's very because she hasn't been in the sun, and I really liked it a lot. And plus, Calais, she brings a fresh and powerful energy to the screen, becoming a pivotal ally for the Barrys in their fight against Zod. Barry did have a swearing problem in this movie, which my son was quick to point out every single time. It was really fun. I went with my son to see this movie because he loves The Flash and everything, and he was excited for this movie. So we went and seen it, and every time Barry swore, he'd be like, "Oh, he said a bad word," and I'd be like, "He did say a bad word." And then at the end of the movie, I was like, "Did you like it?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "It was awesome." He's like, "The Flash has a potty mouth," and I was like, "He does have a potty mouth, buddy." He's yeah, he was really cute about it and everything. But speaking of surprises, let's talk about the cast. All right, Ezra Miller delivers a standout performance as Barry Allen. Now, I know he has had his controversies, but I honestly believe he plays Barry Allen well in this, capturing the character's complexity and flaws. His portrayal of the alternate younger Barry and the dark, corrupt version known as Dark Flash is a testament to his acting range. And speaking of his controversies, I want to talk about that a little bit. I understand that Ezra Miller is a problem. He's, you could consider him a monster. He's, a rumor with a G at the beginning. And I know, and he threw that Icelandic woman to the ground and everything when she was pregnant and everything. But I just want to say that one thing I think I'm good at, and I hope that you are too, is I can separate the art from the artist. And I can watch a movie and be like, hey, this person's a bad person, but they're still doing a good job with their performance. If you can't do that, then there's no way you're going to be able to enjoy any piece of art going forward forever. Actors are jerks and they do bad things, but they're also people. What they do in their life is not who they are in real life. So I think that if you can't separate the art from the artist, then again, you will not be able to enjoy music, television, movies, art in general, because artists can be jerks also. You won't be able to enjoy fashion because fashion designers say crappy things too. It's just, you guys need to be able to separate them or you can't enjoy anything, because you're always going to be looking at some actor or somebody in the movie and be like, oh, in 2009, they said this. I can't watch this movie now. So for me personally, I just went in knowing that Ezra Miller is, a monster. But at the same time, and he should not go forward playing the Flash because of his problems. But in terms of this movie, he did a good job and nothing can take that away from him. And let's not forget Sasha Calle, who brings a vibrant and empowering presence as Supergirl. She is the first Latina actress to don the Supergirl cape, and she absolutely nails it. I really enjoyed this character. It would have been nice to see her get a little bit more. She only showed up at the last, what was it, like 30 minutes and everything. And it would have been nice to get her to get a little bit more of her and her performance and her character. And she was supposed to go onward with these movies, but it looks like that's come to an end to that. But she did a good job, and she's very hot and everything. I thought she would look too a boyish in this movie, but she looks good and she did a good job. But the biggest casting revelation is none other than Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne, aka Batman. Keaton reprises his iconic role from the 1989 classic Batman and Batman Returns. Seeing him back in the Batcave, guiding Barry through the multiverse, gave me goosebumps. I mean, Keaton's performance is a nostalgic treat for longtime fans, and his presence adds an extra layer of gravitas to the film. I mean, watching him fight was just great. I mean, it was so good. I loved watching him in that Russian Siberian scene where he was fighting in that prison for Supergirl. It was very cool, and I enjoyed it a lot. And it was really nice. I would have liked to have seen a third Batman. Like if we had saw Batman Forever, but he would be able to fight like that, that would have been awesome. All right, now let's talk about the masterful direction of Andy Muschietti. Known for his work on It and It Chapter 2, Muschietti brings his distinct visual flair and storytelling prowess to The Flash. His vision for this movie is awe-inspiring, seamlessly blending heart-pounding action sequences with heartfelt character moments. And let's not forget his handling of the multiverse concept. Michael Keaton's explanation for the multiverse is hands down the best we've seen so far in film and in television. I love the way he explained with the pasta noodles, how the multiverse is just a big mess and everything. It was really great, and I thought it was really, really good. So Muschietti truly brings us hope that he'll do justice to the Batman Brave and the Bold movie in the future. Now, I do want to touch on the writing for a sec. I thought that this movie was well written and I liked it a lot, but Christina Hodson is credited for writing this movie, and then Jody what's his face, the guy that did Obi-Wan Kenobi is credited for some story plots and everything. But I'm just telling you right now, they did not write this movie. She did not write this movie, not one freaking bit. I can tell you that right now. There's no way you can convince me that she wrote this movie. Her previous movies were either just okay, talking about Bumblebee, or they were just downright terrible, everything else she's ever written. I mean, I'm pretty sure that all the other people that were involved in this movie, including Miller, oh gosh, what are their names? The guys that did the Spider-Verse movies, Fukuyama, is that his name? And then the other people that are involved, I can't think of their names off the top of their head, and I didn't write them in my notes, but I'm pretty sure they all wrote this movie, and then she just copy and pasted whatever they wrote, and then just added a little female flair. I mean, this movie is funny at times, and there's no way that she wrote this. There's no way, because neither Bumblebee nor Birds of Prey was funny in any way, shape, or form, and so therefore, I'm pretty sure she did not write this movie. You can't convince me that she did. So please don't try. And if you do try, that's fine. I'm just not going to listen to you. All right, now let's dive into the cameos, which will leave you geeking out like never before. First up, we have Nicolas Cage's Superman, fulfilling the dreams of fans who have longed to see him don that famous red cape. His appearance is a nostalgic homage to the scrapped Superman Lives project, and Cage's charisma shines through, and he really gives us a sense of what could have been. And I'm saying that in terms of like, he was a CGI character, but I still loved it. I was like, oh, this is great. It was so good. Now, who could forget the return of George Clooney as Batman? Yes, you heard me right. Barry's timeline change brings Clooney back to the cowl. Sort of sense, more like the business suit. And it's a true delight to see him back in action. And let's not overlook the heartwarming cameos by Christopher Reeves and Helen Slater, reprising their roles as Superman and Supergirl, respectively. It's a beautiful tribute to their contributions to the superhero genre, and it completely warmed my heart to see them again on screen. I mean, like when they flew in there and they just showed like his shadowy figure, and then he came into the light, I was just like, ah, yes. And then Supergirl flew up there. I was like, this is what Daddy showed up for. I was like, yes, Daddy wants to see this stuff. So in conclusion, the Flash movie takes us on an exhilarating ride through time, space, and the multiverse, leaving us breathless and hungry for more. Sure, opinions may differ on certain aspects, but one thing is for sure. This film ignites our inner fan flames and reminds us why we fell in love with superheroes in the first place. From the mind-bending plot to the stellar cast and epic cameos, it's a wild and wonderful adventure that will make your heart soar. The Flash movie is an absolute triumph. It blends mind-bending time travel and multiverse shenanigans that will live with us in any universe. But tell me, what did you guys think about this movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What was your favorite part? Who was your favorite character? What was your favorite scene? You know, what parts did you laugh at and everything? Tell me what you guys thought. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next movie review. You guys have a good day. Bye.